This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Shalom, this is Nathaniel from the Holland Camp. First and foremost, I'm going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Rakav Kadosh. Double honors to the apostles, the elders of great millstone that teach and rule well among many other things. And peace and salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad in the four winds of the earth, out there in the highways and hedges, and pushing His truth and sincerity. Shalom. And I really want to say shalom to you brothers out there in America. All right, in LA, Chicago, New York, all over. Yeah, man, I'm just watching videos and things, and I see a lot of things being turned up. All right. And we pretty much in the times of Matthew chapter 24, we're in the beginning of sorrows, and I was just meditating throughout since yesterday or a couple of days ago or so, about these things that are going on. And the Spirit told me like, hey, man, and I've been, put my prayers up for you brothers throughout the four corners of the earth, you know what I mean? That the Lord will keep us fed, clothed, and sheltered, and protected. All right. And yeah, we're in these times, man. We're pretty much, the love of this world is waxing cold. All right. And yeah, man. And the reason why I read this scripture right here, Matthew chapter 10, verse 16, was for a very good reason. Okay. Now this is Matthew's. I'm gonna read it and I'm gonna break it down. It's not gonna be a long video. All right. This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. So we are sent as sheep amongst wolves. Okay? That's why the Lord said, be therefore wise as serpents and harmless as doves. Okay? And a sheep is a defenseless animal. Okay? And that's who we are. We are as sheep sent amongst wolves. Okay? Our ministry is to be blameless, and the only weapons of our warfare, okay, is not carnal, but spiritual through spirit and the power of the Heavenly Father, okay, who they ignorantly call God in His Son's name, Yahushai. Okay? We're not going out there bearing arms and getting weapons. No. Our weapons of warfare are these scriptures, man. The truth, man. And that's it, So, as things are being turned up, as I said, this wisdom and knowledge and understanding of the scriptures is what's going to get us through the times that we're, heading into. Being the times that we are right now in the beginning of sorrows, okay? Because we're living in perilous times right now. This is 2 Timothy chapter 3, verse 1, and it reads, this know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Okay? And we're in these times. We're in the last days. We're pretty much on our way out, man. Okay? This kingdom is pretty much done, man. Okay? A lot of people, they're on the same bullshit. And, as the days go on and, things are getting a lot worse. Okay? Crime rate is going up. All right? Things are becoming really bad, man. Okay, and it's not going to get any better. Okay, so I'm going to read this again. This know also that in the last days perilous times shall come. Okay, perilous times. What does it mean about perilous times? It means that a time that this earth has not seen before. A time of great trials and tribulations. Okay, a time of distress. Okay, of death. Okay. It's going to be things seen out of this world happening before people's eyes that they could never expect even to happen. Family turning against each other. Okay? And, yeah, man, I watched the video today. People on edge, a guy, he just, out of nowhere, just because of a disagreement, this Jake, he pulled a gun out on a female and this dude. He was not playing. Okay, LA is really bad now as well. They're not playing over there. They don't. They robbing people on broad daylight. Police ain't doing shit. They cut 30% of the police force. Okay, they cut 30% of the police force and their funds. Okay, so your extra units that normally you would have out there is not there anymore, and the ones that are left, they're not getting paid extra, so they're not rushing to help people, man. Okay, and these jakes know about these things. So what are they doing? They're going out robbing people on broad daylight, going into Beverly Hills, all those places, and robbing people, man, in broad daylight. Okay, America, LA, being part of America, is getting really bad. Chicago, okay, and I just continue to go on with this list, but we in perilous times, and it's just not going to get any better, but worse, okay? For men shall be lovers of their own selves, covetous, boasters, proud, blasphemers, disobedient to parents. Okay, we see that. I see a lot of that. Social media, that platform shows you how people actually are. Okay, unthankful, unholy, okay, without natural affection, truce breakers, false accusers, incontent, fierce, despisers of those that are good. And this is the times that we're in. Okay, people that want to do good are considered stupid, out of date, and a target. Okay, traitors, heady, high-minded, lovers of pleasures more than lovers of the Most High. Okay, and that's what the majority of the people are. They are, by pleasure and doing wicked things, they get pleasure out of it. Okay, you got some sick, twisted people out there that love to hurt people, and it makes them happy, man. Okay, and there's a lot of those kind of people out there. Why? Because they've been hurt themselves. People betrayed them, did all kinds of things to them, and they just flipped the script, man. There's a lot of those kind of people walking around here in the streets, man. Okay, and the thing is, over here in Europe too, you got a lot of people over here on edge. There's disputes, arguments, and things. I seen it happen right in the middle of the streets. Guys getting out their vehicles ready to fight. People out here, just acting just stupid. Okay, so we're in these last days. We're in these perilous times. Okay, where it's going to get really bad. And that's the reason why I read Matthew chapter 10, verse 16. And it reads, "Behold, I send you forth as sheep in the midst of wolves. Be ye therefore wise as serpents." So we are to be wise as serpents. Meaning, we're not going to be as a serpent, a subtle. No. To be wise, meaning to use the word but not abuse it. Okay? To be able to use it to your advantage. Okay? To help you, get by, and also to get your daily bread. Okay? And harmless as doves, meaning harmless. You're not out there provoking people to get, into fights and things like that. And that's another reason why we have to also check ourselves and our spirit, okay? Because yes, we might be vexed, okay? And the Lord is perfecting the hatred that we have, already even more, intensifying. Why? Because, the wickedness that is all around us is becoming more and more worse. Okay? It's becoming a lot worse. Okay? And it's at a point where even Jake's last week at the camp was vexed. Why? Because I had a whole bunch of sodomite pictures, Sodom and Gomorrah pictures, all surrounding us. Okay, and they were vexed themselves. So you can only think about how we were vexed with the filthy conversation of the wicked, man. Okay, but we got to keep that in check. We got to keep that in check and be as harmless as doves. Okay, why? Because we are sheep. Okay, as sheep in the midst of wolves. Okay, so we have to keep that in mind. All right, because hey, this is what's going on, man. This is Matthew chapter 24, and I'm going to read verse 12. Let me see if it was in verse 12. I think it was 13. Yeah, verse 12. "And because iniquity shall abound, the love of many shall wax cold." Okay, so the love of many is waxing cold. All right, and we have to be wise and use the wisdom, okay, let me grab. And let me just paraphrase it real quick because I can't remember where it's at. I think it's in Proverbs. I know that for sure. It says, wisdom and knowledge should. Let me grab it. Spirit hit me. It's Proverbs 4, I think 21. No. Yep. This is Proverbs chapter 4, verse 7. Wisdom is a principal thing, therefore get wisdom, and with all thy getting, get understanding. Okay, so with the wisdom that you have and the understanding, you should be able to use that to your advantage because we understand what's going on. We see what's happening. Okay, and the love of this world is waxing cold. Why? Because their bread and circus is being taken away. Okay, the restrictions are becoming much, much harder. So people are more agitated, aggressive. Okay, and the best way we are to behave ourselves, the scriptures also say, a soft answer turns away wrath. So we got to use the things that the Lord has blessed us with, okay, to get by on a daily path without unnecessary problems. Okay? Can't be out there as brawlers, you can get yourself into a lot of more bigger problems than just getting into a fight. All right, because these people soon enough, they're going to lose it. All right, they're going to lose it. All right, a lot of people right now is not stable. Okay, a lot of people are medicated. Just wait until they start cutting the funds and people can't get their medication. When they can't get their medication, just imagine how much more of violence you're gonna see out there in the streets, man. Okay. So you brothers out there, throughout the four corners of the earth, stay safe. Watch and pray that you don't fall into temptation. And continue to put your prayers up because hey, this is really what we need to do. I myself as well, Hey, this is truly a spiritual battle, And the thing is, we also have to check ourselves because Satan is going to throw things on our path that can get us really messed up. All right. That's why we have to continue being vigilant, be sober, okay? Because the adversary, the devil, as a roaring lion, seeketh whom he may devour. Okay? So we got to continue to keep our heads together. Okay? Focus on what's at hand. Continue to do the work. All right? Stay safe. All right? So with that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham Kakwadash. That belongs to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone that teach and rule well among many other things. And peace and salutations to the elect that are scattered abroad the four winds. Shalom.